First questions from JB Hornstra. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. We were just talking to Corey Knebel a minute ago. Mentioned how his fastball velo is back, his curveball spin's looking great. I'm wondering from you, though, for a pitcher who's pitched only, in his case, 15 games since having Tommy John surgery, the mental side of things is always so important. What have you seen from Corey in that regard that gives you confidence to use him in situations like Sundays?
Well, I'll tell you, JP, it's just one conversation with Corey, and he's just got a good pulse. There's a confidence. He's been there. He has done it. And that just really instills confidence. It's easy to instill confidence in him. And he has been working really hard, on spinning the baseball. He obviously has a good fastball with life and ride, and just kind of working on some things with the breaking ball. But it's been really good. Everything we've seen, I've loved. And like we talked about, he's a leverage guy, and he'll continue to get those opportunities.
As far as today's lineup with Max at DH and Edwin at first base, is that more to get Max a day off his feet?
Yeah, he's one of two guys that played, all 4 games in Colorado. So to get him off his feet to DH, get Eddie a start, I think it's a good thing. And just giving Gavin a day off, and he'll be back to second base tomorrow.
And with Chris Taylor going to second base and Zach in left field, is that the A's having like 4 lefties in their lineup? What kind of goes into that decision?
Well, I think a lot of it is Gavin is and will continue to take a lot of the repetitions at second base. And I just want to make sure that we still keep CT playing some second base because he's very good at it.
Okay, thanks.
Next question is from Kirsten Watson. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, as a manager, you hold the best record in interleague play. What kind of leads to the reason for that? Does it have to do with how you guys are scouting or setting matchups? What really is the reason for just so much success in those games?
Yeah, I think a lot of it as far as interleague, because I think that when an American League team comes to our ballpark, I think we have an advantage with the pitcher hitting. And when we do go to an American League ballpark, I don't think that we give much away because of the depth that we have on the position player side. So when we have somebody that's a DH, I think that we can still hit with any American League team.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. Just having the DH for the next couple of days, you think that can help you guys get Edwin Rios a couple more at bats here in the next couple of days?
Yeah, well, it's doing it tonight. Eddie is playing first base because of the DH, and then tomorrow he'll play third base because of the DH. So to answer your question, yes.
I'm going back to Knebel a little bit. Was there a moment, obviously you know how good his stuff was back in 18, but was there a moment in spring where you saw him throw a bullpen or something and you said, okay, this guy still has his good stuff?
No, I wouldn't say that one. I just think that just watching him throughout the spring and the stuff has continued to tick up, and you can see signs that it's continuing to get better and better. He's getting stronger and stronger. The confidence is continuing to grow. So we expect great things from Corey from the outset, but I still believe that there's a lot more upside as he gets kind of more comfortable and kind of pitching regularly, which he hasn't done in quite some time. But he's an easy bet, and I just love the player, love the person, and obviously love the stuff.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Got time for one more. Go ahead, Jesse.
How's it going, Dave? So yesterday you sat down a couple of players due to due to rest. How often are we going to see that throughout the season?
Wait, what's that?
So you had a couple people sit out due to rest.
Oh yeah.
How often are we going to see that during the season?
It's going to happen periodically. I think that Colorado is different in the sense of what it does to the player, the altitude, the dehydration. So I think that playing 4 there, we really wanted to kind of stay ahead of it. I think that going forward, I see more off days and giving guys rest, but I thought it was good. I really do, because once you come out of spring training to keep guys still taking at bats, Some of the guys that normally wouldn't start, I think to keep them fresh and keep them going was important. So, and still come out of it winning 3 or 4. I think that it was a win all the way around.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks,
Nice
everybody.
guys.